Good afternoon, Indian Creek families. This is Mr. Kemper. I wanted to go ahead and record the presentation from last night's back to school night in case anyone missed it and wanted to hear what was shared last evening. The goal of this presentation is to make sure that our families are excited about this upcoming school year and to make sure that you are proud to be able to send your child to Indian Creek. So throughout this presentation, I'm going to share reasons why you should be both proud and excited for this upcoming school year. I want to start with this photo of our Indian Creek t-shirts. We again will be doing the Indian Creek shirts for the third year in a row. These shirts are sponsored through local community businesses. Every year they get paid for through local businesses like Buffalo Wild Wings, Poindexter, Corons. These are companies that believe in Indian Creek and support what we do. This picture is also a reminder to our staff that family comes first, community comes first. My staff understands that there's no significant learning without significant relationships. We want to build a legacy of relationships here at Indian Creek, and this picture is a great reminder of that. I want to make sure that our families are aware of that they send their child to a STEM certified school. There are 11 elementary certified schools in the entire state, and we are one of them, and we're very proud of that. There are a total of 1,100 elementary schools in the entire state, and only 11 of them are STEM certified by the Department of Education. We take a lot of pride in that, and I want my families to be aware of that and take pride in that as well. I want my families to be excited about the ongoing renovation. We're going to continue renovation up until next July. So at the beginning of next school year, we're going to have a great new facilities for the students to learn in. We're going to have exceptional learnings that will, exceptional building that will match the exceptional learning and the instruction that happens at Indian Creek. It's not always going to be easy. There's going to be some days where construction's going to have to change our plans and what we're doing, but we need to know that we're going to have an awesome facility here at the start of the next school year. I want to make sure I explain what STEM is. STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics, but at Indian Creek, what it means is that we strive to incorporate all four of those into everything we do. The goal would be that you walk into any classroom and you don't have a clue what content it is, what subject it is. You're going to ask yourself, is it reading time, writing time, science time? Because you'll see students doing all those things at once. And we strive to incorporate real world learning into our instruction. Another piece of that is our mission statement, engineering the future. Our goal as staff is to prepare students so that they can engineer their future. They can create their own future. The whole point of that is that we can't teach students to simply memorize facts. Those days are long gone. We have to teach students to be able to think, to be able to learn, to be able to create on their own. And our mission of engineering the future is our reminder to do that, is that we cannot simply force students to memorize facts. Those days are long gone. IC24 is new this year. IC24 is our mission as a staff to guarantee every grade level has 4 unique STEM experiences. So again, involved in those experiences, you'll have students reading, writing, doing mathematics, and creating and building things all around a common unit of study. We partnered with Purdue University this summer with their SLED program, and our students are going to get some awesome experiences this school year. We'll also be utilizing some new curriculum from STEM Scopes that we just adopted this summer. Outside the classroom, we look to incorporate STEM as well. We have 2 traditional related arts, that is physical education and music. And those 2 classes also look to incorporate and support our STEM program. But then we have 3 very unique related arts classes. That's our computer science class, our robotics and design class, and our STEM lab. I am proud to say that all 700 students have access to VEX Robotics, to Lego Education, Project Lead the Way, Sphero, Google First, and Tinker. A lot of schools have those programs as well, but often those are just clubs and only about 20 kids get access to those. But we take a lot of pride in the fact that all 700 students have access to coding and programming and writing script and building and designing robots. Be a champion is our behavior slogan. We want to make sure all families are aware that we encourage you to use the same common language. We want all our students to be champions when they're at school. What we mean by that is if you are being respectful, responsible, and safe, then you are being a champion. We will teach students to meet these expectations in all locations. What does it look like to be respectful throughout the building, to be responsible, and to be safe? We tell them that if you're doing all 3 of these, you are being a champion. Throughout the year, you should also see some champion tips coming home. Hopefully you've heard this before. Our first champion tip of the year is Tim. What do you do when someone is rude to you? You talk, you ignore, and you move away. That is an expectation at Indian Creek. We teach our students that if just because someone else is rude does not mean that you need to retaliate by being rude as well. We expect them and we teach them that they will talk to that person, either ignore them or can simply move away. You should also see champion strategies. And again, this is one more way that we teach our students to be champions. The first one is square breathing. We'll teach our kids how to calm themselves down. And then the second one is I messages. Going back to Tim, we teach our kids to talk to that person. How are they going to talk? What are they going to say? Well, it's all right there. We expect them to use I messages, tell people how they feel and what they want and why they want it. We do not expect students to talk back and be disrespectful, but to use I messages instead. Now, we're really excited about IC24 and having 24 unique STEM experiences throughout the building, but all that is not possible without fundraising, so we are going to need some help, but I do have good news. We have some very simple fundraisers this school year. We have some daily fundraisers like Buffalo Wild Wings, Kroger, and Box Tops. If any of you shop, or actually if any of you eat at Buffalo Wild Wings, next time you go there, or every time you go there, just tell them you want 10% donated to Indian Creek, and we get 10% of what you spend. At Kroger, if you connect your Kroger card to our school, we get a percentage of what you spend there as well. And then Box Tops. For every Box Top you turn into our school, we get 10 cents. So those are 3 fundraisers that you may already be doing, but not just connected to our school. We connect all 3 of those to our school, and we're going to be raising money, and we'll be able to do some awesome STEM experiences here. We also have some seasonal fundraisers coming up. We'll have trash bags in September, followed by cookie dough. We're going to do our Save Around coupon books again this year. We did a great job last year, and we'll start that in January, and then we'll end the year in May with our walkathon, and that'll give a chance to all our students to be able to dump a bucket of water on my head. I want you to stay connected. Make sure you know what's going on at our school, and there's a lot of ways to do that. The easiest ways are Facebook and Twitter. You can stay up to date on all things Indian Creek on a daily basis by checking Facebook. Every teacher has a Twitter account, and we'll be posting pictures and videos and tweets all about what's happening in their classroom. I encourage you to do both. Each month, we have a monthly newsletter, the Indian Creek News, and that'll be sent via email once a month. And then we have our Sunday phone calls. That's every week. If you are not receiving those Sunday phone calls, please let us know, and we can get you on the list. And then last thing I have for you is our parent preview. It's the next opportunity to get together as an Indian Creek family, September 28th. I encourage you to join us that evening. We will have one teacher from every grade level there, and they will simply be previewing what's going to happen the next 2 months. We will have parent previews every other month this school year. We will provide childcare. We will provide a movie for the students and a snack for the students. So that's the next time we'll get together. Hopefully, I'll be able to see you on September 26th. If you guys ever have any questions or concerns, I highly encourage you to reach out to me or come on in, stop by the school. I thank you for your time and have a wonderful evening.